Hey everyone, it's me, Ray. As you can see, I have the bonnet on and, well, you can't see, but it's nighttime, basically. I have my little PJs that were thrift. I got them for $3. They're like below the knee, that's how long it is. It's like a grandma's little robe, but I saw it. I love the pattern. They're like little bacteria, which I got it before COVID, so I guess that's kind of awkward. As you can see, I look like I'm going to bed. That's because that's the case. I just wanted to film a little. I've always been into taking care of myself as much as I can and I could because that's expensive. My skin is shiny because I actually already put on my cleansing balm. I just wanted to do like a little super quick Vogue, like get ready to come to bed with me vibes. We're basically best friends now, so I just had to like let you know what's up, what's the deal. Because as you know, I've been talking about my acne in probably all videos. It's basically like my personality trait by now. So I was like, why not do a skincare routine, be like on my face, except like I'm not a derm, so I just buy what people recommend me and hopefully it works. My first step, the Omega Complex Cleansing Balm by Paula's Choice. I actually want to give away on their Instagram page, so that's how I got it. But I put on a little bit. Always put your cleansing balm on a dry face. You don't want to add water, not until like after. Since I do wear sunscreen and reapply during the day, my sunscreen, I switch between like 30 and 45 because over that, I'm just really struggling to find a sunscreen that does not have a white cast. I know my daytime skin routine when I wake up, please let me know. I can definitely film that too. You'll see my like morning face, but I guess that's how I'll know we're really besties. The cleansing balm, don't forget your edges, a little bit below your chin. Basically also where you apply like sunscreen, so it would be your ears, neck, maybe a little bit. Unless you've showered and like that's already off, then like that's cool. You know what? I want to leave a little debate. I cannot shower in the morning. I hate it. It does not wake me up. On the contrary, I'm even more tired in the morning because the shower is so warm, and I'm just thinking how similar it is to being under your bed sheets, and it's just it's the best feeling ever. I'm a night shower person. So once I've rubbed for, I usually do 60 seconds because again, my sunscreen is like very heavy, but I'm kind of digging the glow that I have. Sadly, it's the cleansing balm. My skin does not look like that. I wanted to show you first that my hands are now wet. If I do water it, the balm starts to get white. I don't know if you can really see it, but it becomes like a cream almost, and that's what happens when you add water to it. I'm gonna rinse it off. I am all rinsed off, so I'm just gonna double cleanse, and I'm using this cleanser by La Roche-Posay. A double pump, you know, just like a little peanut amount. I kind of rub it, and then I go to town. I'm not fully sure about double cleansing, like how the science behind it actually works. I've watched a lot of videos, but there's a lot of scientific words, and just although they make it accessible, I'm talking about like the channels that I do watch, like LA Beautologist, Makeup for OOC. I used to watch a bit of Hiram, but yeah, skincare like that, or little tips like influencers like Jackie Aina, which is like a licensed derm for anything but white skin. And so I just really like to take tips from people here and there. But the issue is that, as many of you have seen, I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation marks, which is fine. I'm just like always looking for ways to get rid of them without having to pay for a laser or doing peels, just because I really don't know enough on the topic to really spend like thousands on peels or even more on laser. Like I'm actually really scared of like the laser procedure for some reason. I know it works for most people, it's efficient, it does prevent further hyperpigmentation or future hyperpigmentation. I think I just need like more time to be okay with it, if that makes sense. I don't know if any of you has tried it or is thinking about it, please let me know. I'm really curious about those things. And like the scientific articles, I took bio in high school. That's not what we studied though. Now that I'm done, I will rinse more. I have my little thing for my face specifically. I do use a different thing for my body when I'm out of the shower. I try, okay, this is really important. If you have dry skin, meaning that you wash your face, whether it's in the summer or the winter, and so it's all dry, right? And you smile or like squint, whatever, and you feel your skin pooling or being like too tight, that's 100% a sign that your skin is most likely dry. The biggest advice I ever like found out, not really on purpose, I used to cleanse my face in the shower. Rookie mistake! Not everybody's talking about it, and it's like, well, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know about this when it mattered. And then I was wondering why my hydrating creams like were not working. The next product. I wish this product was sponsored. I love this brand. I would... Okay, let me give you like a little tease. It is a Black woman-owned brand. That's right. That works. Did I mention it works? Okay, great. You've probably heard, if you're into like the skincare stuff, you've probably heard about the brand's topicals. This is Faded, which is, it's basically a cream for any scars or hyperpigmentation marks. It is an exfoliant, so you want to be really careful. You want to go on their website and look at the ingredients, see if you're not like allergic to anything or if it's not too harsh. You obviously have to patch test everything you ever try. That includes balms, that includes even sunscreens, you know. Remember to always patch test. But basically, this Faded, I haven't tried their butter one yet, just because I'm really satisfied with my current like hydrating routine yet. But I'm really curious. I think next time I'm gonna get duo. But okay, this thing, I'm like 99% sure it is the only reason my marks have gotten so much lighter over time. This was the first tube I ever purchased, and it lasted me, I want to say about a month, and I used it daily. Just once daily, because then I actually had like little red patches under my eye and it was kind of really, you know, burning, and basically I was exfoliating too much. I was also using the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant from Paula's Choice, which was just too much. My skin looked amazing, but it really was just way too much. Anyway, Faded, I really invite you, again, not sponsored, topicals, if you see this video for some reason, please, I would love, like, please, like, I love you folks, I love you all. Anyway, great customer service, great delivery time. I know packaging doesn't matter, but the packaging is so cute. I'm just like, mood. The person that really sold me on this was actually Jara from Makeup for Women of Colors, because she said that it was specifically good for folks with darker skin tone. A really big important thing is that, as you've seen, I've used Faded, that cream, on my whole face. Don't do that. I have hyperpigmentation like forehead, cheeks, chin. I have a great pimple right here and then over there. What Tara said to do is to use it as like spots, you know, put it on a Q-tip or just like on your pinky and just tuk, 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 and then you're good. I did that at first for like a month. I always show pictures, even though I'm still super self-conscious about that, but I think it's really important for you to see the difference in just 1 month. I wish I was lying. The results I saw, I did not believe. I'm not pressuring you to buy anything because I'm pretty sure just Faded is like 36 bucks. I can't remember, the duo might only be like 45 or something like that. Of course, I can't pressure you to buy it, but I'm just saying, if you have, again, even scars, I had like a big scar on my knee that is just basically gone. Like, if you don't know I have a scar on my knee, you'll never see the scar. Take my money. Take my money. I also wanted to film tonight because I have a huge pimple incoming. We all have periods, we love hormones, yada yada, blah blah blah. So this is the one product that my derm prescribed to me. It's called Epidural, and it's basically like a retinoid, if you're aware of like that stuff in the skincare. Using Faded and then a retinoid it's really not recommended because it will also exfoliate your skin, and then that might lead to like allergies or over exfoliation, and you might just create more damage. It might just like be itchy and just really uncomfortable, so that's why you want to avoid it. I'm still gonna go do it because it's a very active breakout. So what I want to do is not like, yes, it's gonna exfoliate, but I have like I'll show you. I have like a super hydrating thing coming after, just so I can make sure that the Faded and the retinoid can work without being too much on my skin, especially because the retinoid I will never put on my entire face. Don't ever do that. Spot treatment, you know, use it as a spot treatment. You don't need a lot. And what I have seen also a lot on social media, the fact that you do have to wait around like 15 minutes before applying your hydrating cream or anything over, because that will apparently dilute your retinoid. I have some like brushes to clean. That's what I'm gonna do. In the meantime, I'll come back from my last steps. Hey, I didn't see you there. Hello. I'm lying, I completely saw you there. I don't always wait all the time. Sorry. Now, lastly, my hydrating lotion is also from La Roche-Posay, and it is the Effaclar Duo Plus. I used to use the same one, like the H one, but I honestly can't find it anymore. This is basically still for global action acne treatment. So I was like, you know what? Same Effaclar stuff, same brand. I'll try it. It's kind of working for me. I usually don't put this much. I was talking, I was distracted. We're gonna be hydrated today. I do think it has a cooling effect. Now, the last step of my routine is, since I do have a pimple, I'm gonna use acne patches to put over it so that, well, I don't want to go into graphic details because it involves pimples, but we're just gonna say it's for the best. I'm gonna pick a little one, put it right here, and now it's basically already gone. This is pretty much it. Please let me know if you want like a daytime skincare routine. It is a bit different because I do exfoliate with something else, and of course the sunscreen, and the way I do the things, like I don't cleanse the same. Anyway, little details, let me know if you're interested in that. Usually, if I do not have an acne patch on, I would use something like Vaseline or Eucerin, like, you know, the Aquaphor thing. Just a little bit, really a little bit goes a long way. Like a pea-size amount is more than enough. You also only want to go on places where like you've put the exfoliant. You know, you probably already watched the same video I did, so I'm not going to teach you anything. I really want to know, is your best light also in your bathroom? Because this is where I take all my pictures if I have makeup on, or as you can see, like I'm bare skin. But if you look at my other videos where, go look, I'm looking at you. If you're looking at my other videos where I don't have any makeup on for the first like minutes, you'll be like, oh my god, you look so different. Your skin looks so much better. Yeah, it's not a filter. It's really not. It's just the light. I don't know how it works, but it really does. Anyway, I just wanted to know if this was like a bathroom thing. My patch is just like, but I also wanted to put a big disclaimer on the fact that I am well aware that skincare is not always like a relaxing moment, especially at the end of the day. I'm thinking specifically if you have acne, particularly like cystic acne, I feel you. I just really wanted to share what works for me, my tips. Reminder to be gentle with yourself, with your skin. There's no miracle solution. I know it can be really mentally draining, and honestly, budget is like also a really big part of it. Always trying new products that don't usually work. I really wanted to emphasize the fact that in no shape or form you did have to buy those products or check them out. I'm just sharing what works for me. As you can see, I still have a long way to go to accomplish my goals. You caught me at like a really good night. I don't have any kiss really hurting me. Nothing is red. Like, I just want to say it's not always like that. I had fun doing it, but usually it's like a minefield. You're going and then you feel a pimple and then in case you forgot, to remind you that skincare doesn't have to be luxurious. It doesn't have to be relaxing. sometimes it's just something we have to do to prevent something more, and it's not fun and it's not a moment for you. I just hope I can share some helpful tips, and I know it's hard to see your derm and really expensive too in some areas, so I'm not saying that's the solution to everything, like at all. Just I hope you get to enjoy at least once this week your skincare, even if it's in the shower. I won't judge you. I know skincare isn't always fun. And see, you can barely see my hyperpigmentation. Again, if you look at my other videos, you can see it's really there, it's really prominent, and that's okay. I'm dealing with it daily. I've been working on this it's just my skin. It's not like a school project. Well, beginning of quarantine, so a year. Consistency is key. I'm sorry, bestie. I'm really hot in this bathroom, but I can't put on the fan because then anyway, hey you, please remember to empty your email boxes because that pollution, it's not cute. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day, night, evening, whatever it is you're having, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.